Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to delete OBS plugins and fix the error message related to OBS NDI. So let's get started with this quick tutorial. Before we do anything else, here's something really important. Make sure your OBS application is completely closed. This is crucial because if OBS is running in the background, it might prevent you from deleting the plugin files properly or cause unexpected errors during the process. Now that OBS is closed, open your computer files. You'll typically find this by clicking on this PC or My Computer where you can see all your drives. Look for Local Disk C, which is where most programs are installed by default. Double-click on it to open the drive and access all your system folders. Once you're inside Local Disk C, you need to navigate to the Program Files folder. This is where Windows stores all the applications and software installed on your computer. Double-click on Program Files to open it. Inside Program Files, scroll through the list of folders until you find the OBS Studio folder. This contains all the files and components that make OBS work. Double-click on the OBS Studio folder to access its contents. Within the OBS Studio folder, you'll see several subfolders. Locate and double-click on the folder named OBS Plums. This is the specific location where all plugin files for OBS are stored, including the ones that extend its functionality. Inside the OBS Plums folder, you'll need to double-click on the 64-bit folder. This folder contains the plugin files that are compatible with 64-bit systems, which is the standard for most modern computers. Now, I want to mention something important here. Although I've already deleted obsndi.dll and obsndi from my system, I'm going to walk you through the exact steps so you know what to look for and how to remove these files on your own computer. At this point, scroll down through the list of files until you locate obsndi.dll and obsndi. These are the plugin files that are causing the error message you're experiencing. Once you've found them, right-click on obsndi.dll, and from the context menu that appears, select Delete. Then do the same for the OBS NDI file. Right-click it and select Delete. And that's it. You've successfully removed the OBS NDI plugin files that were causing the error. This should resolve the issue and allow OBS to run without any plugin-related error messages. If this video helped you out, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.